There's a two-lane road I ride each night, fading out a neon light, where the town just slips away and the silence starts to say all the things I tried to hide, all the tears I kept inside, since the day you let me go on a road I didn't know. There's a motel just past mile 9 where your voice still haunts my mind. I can hear you in the rain, tapping soft against the pane. I still reach across the bed for the words we left unsaid, but the only thing I find is your memory in time. I'm somewhere between here and gone, holding on but moving on. Every mile just feels the same, calling out your name. If there's a place I'm meant to be, it's still right there where you left me, lost in love I can't outgrow, somewhere between here and gone. There's a gas station light that flickers low, like a heart that don't let go. I stand there with a cup of black, trying not to look back, but every road sign points to you. Every sky still feels your blue, and I ain't found a way to run from the damage we've done. I remember how you'd hold me close, like I was the one you chose. Now I'm just a passing line in the story of your time, but I keep driving anyway, through the night into the gray, hoping somewhere down the line you'll still be mine. I'm somewhere between here and gone, holding on but moving on. Every mile just feels the same, calling out your name. If there's a place I'm meant to be, it's still right there where you left me, lost in love I can't outgrow, somewhere between here and gone. Maybe roads don't lead away, maybe they just make you stay, and every mile and every scar right where you are. I'm somewhere between here and gone, still holding on to what went wrong. Every mile just circles back to a love I lack. If there's a road that leads me home, it ain't one I walk alone, 'cause every path I've ever known leads me back to you alone. Between here and gone. I was driving past that old dirt road at dusk, windows down, breathing in the dust. Same tall pines, same fading sky, like time just waved me drifting by.
I saw your name carved in that oak, where we laughed at dreams we never spoke. And for a moment I swear it felt like not a single thing had changed at all. I've been walking by that river bend, talking to the breeze like it's my friend. It carries whispers soft and low of all the love we used to know.
Your shadow lingers in the light of every star that wakes at night,
and I still hum that old refrain we used to sing out in the rain.
We were young and wild and free, just hearts in open fields. Didn't know what love could be, or how a memory feels. Meet me where the river meets the road, where our story never got too old, where your hand still fits in mine, like it did in simpler times. Underneath that amber sky, where we said our first goodbye. If forever's just a dream we chose, I'll be waiting where the river meets the road. I kept your letter in my coat, every word you ever wrote.
Faded ink, but still so clear, like you're standing right here. I try to let the seasons turn, but some fires just keep on burning. And every mile just led me back to the love I couldn't pack away. I never needed diamond rings, just your voice and simple things.
Morning light and coffee slow, your laughter echoing soft and low.
I wore your shirt on lonely nights, held it close, held on tight. And every tear I couldn't hide still carried your name inside.
We were dancing in between what we had and what we'd lose. Now we're standing in a dream with nothing left to prove. Meet me where the river meets the road, where our story never got too old, where your hand still fits in mine, like it did in simpler times. Underneath that amber sky, where we said our first goodbye. If forever's just a dream we chose, I'll be waiting where the river meets the road. Maybe love don't ever fade,
it just finds a different way.
through the wind and through the years,
Through the silence, through the tears. If there's a place where hearts don't break, I know exactly where it waits. Down that road past yesterday, where you and I still stay.
Meet me where the river meets the road, where no goodbye was ever told, where your hand still finds my soul, and broken hearts can still be whole. Underneath that endless sky, where love never has to die. If forever somewhere we can go, I'll be waiting where the river meets the road. I'll be there,
I'll be there
where the river meets the road.
where the river meets the road. There's a quiet in this midnight air, feels like you're still standing there. Same moon hanging low and bright, like it watched us every night.
I trace your name in window frost, counting all the time we lost, but somehow it still feels true, like the sky remembers you.
I've been drifting town to town, carrying this love around, like a song I can't let go, playing on the radio.
And every road I take just bends back to where our story ends, or maybe where it starts again. Underneath that sky back then, we were written in the light of 1,000 summer nights. Even when we're far apart, we're never off that chart. We're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Same sky, same endless blue, still shining over me and you. Through every tear, through every scar, love don't fade, it travels far. If you feel it like I do, we're still under the same old stars.
I still hear your footsteps slow down that path we used to know. Every leaf and every breeze whispers back our memories.
And I hold on to that sound like it never left this town.
Like your arms still wrap me tight
In the middle of the night,
I remember how you laugh at every photograph, saying time would never win if we just stayed where we'd been. Now I see what you meant. Every second that we spent still lives on in what we are, written in those same old stars. Distance is just space and time, but your heart still beats with mine.
we're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Same sky, same endless blue, still shining over me and you. Through every tear, through every scar, love don't fade, it travels far. If you feel it like I do, we're still under the same old stars.
If I close my eyes tonight, I can see you in that light.
If I whisper through the dark,
Will it find you where you are?
love don't need a place or time, it just needs your heart and mine.
We're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Every wish and every prayer still connects us through the air.
Through every mile, near or far, you're right here inside my heart. You're forever something true, it's written in the stars with you.
Same old stars,
Shining on.
me.
There's a truck stop somewhere in between where I pull off to dream about a life I almost had and the love I almost kept. Coffee's cold, the night runs deep, and I ain't had much sleep since the day you said goodbye under that endless sky. There's a waitress who don't say much, but she knows that look too much of a man who's lost his way, trying not to break today. She fills my cup and walks away like she's seen this kind of pain 100 times or more at this lonely roadside door. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between what we were and what we'll never be. Every mile just wears me thin, like I'm losing you again. If there's a road that heals a heart, I missed my turn back at the start. Now I'm stuck in this in-between, at a truck stop chasing dreams. There's a payphone by the door outside. I stood there for a while, thinking maybe I'd call you up just to hear you breathe a while. But I hung it back before it rang, didn't know say, how do you call a love that's gone when it's still here anyway? The sunrise creeps across the light, lighting up the things I've lost. And I start that engine slow, with nowhere left to go. Every highway looks the same, every town just calls your name. And I ain't found a place yet where I can just forget. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between what we were and what we'll never be. Every mile just wears me thin, like I'm losing you again. If there's a road that heals a heart, I missed my turn back at the start. Now I'm stuck in this in between, at a truck stop chasing dreams. Maybe love don't disappear, it just waits from year to year. In every place you pass on through, still holding on to you. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between, with a heart that don't know what it means to let go and move along when holding on feels wrong. If there's a place where I belong, it's in the past where we were strong. Now I'm driving through the in-between, just a truck stop chasing dreams. Somewhere in between.
There's a chill hanging in the morning air, and I still see you standing there in the fog upon the glass, like a shadow from the past. I draw your name with trembling hands, then wipe it off like I had planned. But it comes back every time, like you never left my mind. The world outside keeps moving on, but in here something's wrong. Every corner holds your trace, every silence says your name. I tried to open up the door, but I don't do that anymore. 'Cause every step I take alone just leads me back to you. It's your name on my window pane, falling like the autumn rain. Every letter fades away, but comes right back again. If I could let your memory go, I would have done it long ago. But love don't leave the way we planned. It writes your name in trembling hands. I still wear that old blue dress, though it brings me nothing less than the echoes of your touch and the way you loved me once. And every mirror that I face still reflects your empty space, like I'm living in between what we were and what we've been. They say time will make it right, turn the dark to morning light. But the truth I've come to know is some hearts don't let go, and every tear that falls so slow still carries what we used to hold. Like a river to the sea, you keep coming back to me. It's your name on my window pane, falling like the pouring rain. Every trace I try to hide still comes back alive. If I could set this memory free, I'd finally rest inside of me. But love don't leave the way we planned. It writes your name in trembling hands. storm and through the pain, every breath still speaks of you, like there's nothing I can do. If there's a way to start again, beyond the hurt, beyond the end, I'd write your name 1,000 times just to make you mine again. Window pane, your name.
That old Ford's been sitting in the yard, rusting slow, worn down and scarred. We used to drive it into town, windows low, radio loud. You'd rest your head against my arm, like the world couldn't do no harm. Now it's just a frame of steel, holding on to how we feel. There's a crack across the windshield glass, like the way our love went past, and the keys still hang inside, though there's nowhere left to drive. I tried to start it yesterday, but it just coughed and slipped away, like everything we used to be ain't what it used to be. That old Ford don't run no more like the love we had before. Engine's cold and so are we, ain't no fixing memories. If I could turn that key again, back to where it all began, I'd hold on and never let it go. But that old Ford don't roll no more. There's a dirt road where we used to race, chasing dreams we couldn't place. Every turn just felt so right in the glow of those headlights. Now I walk it on my own, every mile just feels like stone, and the dust beneath my feet still whispers you to me. I remember every laugh we shared, every promise hanging there, like a song that lost its tune, fading out too soon. And I'd give anything I own just to drive that road back home. But time don't wait and love don't stay when it slips away. That old Ford don't run no more like the love we had before. Engine's cold and so are we, ain't no fixing memories. If I could turn that key again, back to where it all began, I'd hold on and never let it go. But that old Ford don't run no more. Maybe some things break for good, even when you wish they would. Find a way to start again, like they did back then. That old Ford don't run no more, but I still stand at that door, hoping something turns around when I hear that sound. If there's a road beyond this pain, where love comes back again, I'll be waiting like before. Though that old
There's a light still on in the kitchen, kitchen tonight. Though the house is quiet as can be, I pour 2 cups like I always do, but one just waits there silently. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it don't care at all, that every second passing by just makes me miss you more. Your chair still pulled out by the table like you just stepped outside. And I swear I heard your footsteps once, but it was just the wind outside. I fold your shirt against my chest, try to lay my heart to rest, but every thread still holds your touch and won't let me forget. I'm crying softly in the kitchen light, where we used to laugh all night. Now it's just these walls and me, and the ghost of what used to be. If love could turn these hands of time, I'd go back and make you mine. But all I've got are tears to hide in this kitchen light tonight. The radio hums a lonely tune, one we used to sing off key. I try to smile but it falls apart right where you used to be. Your voice still lingers in the air, like a prayer left hanging there, and every note just brings me back to a love beyond repair. They say a heart can learn to heal, but mine don't seem to try. It just keeps holding on to you like it don't know how to say goodbye. And every dawn that breaks anew still feels the same without you, like the sun forgot to shine the day you left my life. I'm crying softly in the kitchen light, where we used to hold on tight. Now it's just these memories falling down like autumn leaves. If love could turn these hands of time, I'd go back and make you mine. But all I've got are tears to hide in this kitchen light tonight. Maybe love don't ever end, it just learns to live within every quiet broken part of a lonely waiting heart. I'm crying softly in the kitchen light, through every dark and sleepless night, still reaching out for you like I don't know what else to do. If there's a way to make things right, I'd find you through the night. But all I have are dreams that die in this kitchen light tonight. Kitchen light tonight. You found me where the highway bends, with a suitcase full of broken ends. Didn't ask where I had been, just said get in.
There was kindness in your quiet eyes, like a safe place I could hide. And somewhere in that open road I let go.
You were stronger than you let it show, carried pain you never told, but your smile lit up the dark like a spark.
We were drifting with no map or plan, just two hearts and a borrowed van. But every mile felt like a sign you were mine. No past could pull us back that far. We were right where we are. Two hearts down a dusty line, no looking back, just you and I. Through every wrong we found what's right. In the pale sunrise, every mile, every crossing sign, wrote your story into mine. Love don't need a grand design, just two hearts down a dusty line.
We made a home in roadside dreams, coffee cups and warm blue jeans. Every laugh felt real and free, like we could be
something more than what we were. Not just echoes of the hurt, but something steady, something true, me and you. Now the wheels don't roll as fast, but I still feel every past, every turn that led me here with you near. If tomorrow fades away, I'd still choose you every day. Through the dark and through the shine, every time. Two hearts down a dusty line, no looking back, just you and I. Through every storm, through every fight, we held on tight. Every mile, every crossing sign, wrote your story into mine. Love don't need a grand design, just two hearts down a dusty line.
We weren't perfect, we were real.
Every scar helped us heal.
Every road brought us home.
Never alone. If this road's all we ever find,
I'd walk it with you every time.
two hearts down a dusty line, still beating strong through space and time. Through every fall, through every climb, you're still mine. Every mile, every crossing sign, wrote forever in our lives. Love don't fade, it just aligns. Two hearts down a dusty line, down a dusty line, down a dusty line. There's a mile-long stretch of empty road where the tall grass bends and the cold wind blows. I've been driving slow with the window down just to hear that lonesome sound. Got your picture on the passenger side, faded edges but your smile's alive. And every town sign I pass on through feels like it's pointing back to you. We were young with nothing much to our name, just a beat-up truck and a spark of flame. But we didn't need no silver or gold, just a love we could hold. You'd lean your head on my shoulder, then say, don't let this road ever end. But roads don't listen, they just keep rolling on long after love is gone. There's still dust on these old boots I wear from the night you said you'd always be there. Every step I take, every road I choose still leads me back to you. And though time keeps pulling me miles away, there's a part of me that always stays right where your heart wants to pull me through. With dust on these old boots and you. I pulled off by that riverside where we carved our names in a younger time. water's still running just like before, but it don't know us anymore. There's a silence where your laughter lived, and a weight in all the love we give. I tried to leave it all behind, but you're still on mine. I've been chasing sunsets out westbound roads, through neon lights and lonely shores, but every song I sing at night still don't feel quite right. 'Cause the truth ain't something I can't outrun. You're the only place I ever called home, and no matter how far these highways go, I still feel you close. There's still dust on these old boots I wear from the nights you said you'd always be there. Every mile I drive, every line I write still brings you back to life. And though time keeps slipping through my hands, I still trace your name in the sand, right where your loved ones pulled me through, with dust on these old boots and you. If I could turn this truck around, I drive straight back to your side of town, knock on your door like I used to do, and ask if you feel it too. There's still dust on these old boots I wear from the dreams we built out of thin air. Every road I roam, every sky I see still brings you back to me. And if love's a trail that never ends, I'd walk it all again, my friend, right where your heart once pulled me through, with dust on these old boots and you. Yeah, there's dust on these old boots, and it all leads back to you.
There's a ribbon in the drawer you left behind, faded red like that summer wine. I still hold it when the night gets long, like it might bring you back home. Your old coat's hanging by the door. I can't bring myself to move it no more. It still smells like your warm cologne and a love I used to know. We were simple, we were young and sure, didn't need nothing more, just a radio and a Chevrolet, and the plans we'd never say. You would hum while you held my hand, said forever is where we'd stand. Now forever feels like yesterday that just slipped away. Your name still lingers here, in every word I hear, in the quiet of this lonely room, in every falling tear. Though the world keeps moving on, my heart don't know you're gone. 'Cause every breath I take, my dear, your name still lingers here. I still walk down that old dirt lane where you carved our names in the rain. Though the marks have faded from the wood, I still see them like I should. There's a melody I can't outrun, every note of what we'd become. Now it plays like a soft goodbye that never dies. They all say I should let you go, but they don't know what I know, that a love like ours don't disappear, it just stays right here. And I don't mind the ache I feel, 'cause it lets me know every tear that falls tonight still holds your light. Your name still lingers here through every passing year, like a whisper I can't outrun, soft and crystal clear. And though I stand alone, this house still feels like home, 'cause every breath I take, my dear, your name still lingers here. If I close my eyes real tight, I can see you in the light, like you never said goodbye, just slipped into the sky. Your name still lingers here, stronger than my fear. Through the dark and through the years, you're still so near. Your name still lingers here, stronger than my fear. Through the dark and through the years, you're still so near.
I rode back into the sleepy town, same old streets, but you're not around. And there's a neon sign still hanging low where we used to go. The bar's still playing that same old song, but it don't feel right now that you're gone. Every corner holds a trace of your face. I stopped by your mama's house today. Front porch swing still sways the same. She smiled, but her eyes went dim when she asked about him. I said I'm fine, just passing through. Didn't say I was looking for you. Guess some truths are hard to tell, even to yourself. Ain't no town like you anymore since you walked out that old screen door. Every street, every light I knew lost its shine without you. And I've been places I can't ignore, but I ain't felt nothing like before. No matter where these boots may roam, you were the only place called home. There's a bench down by the railroad tracks where we talk about never looking back. Now the trains just pass on through like you do. I lit a match where we carved our names, watched it flicker out in the rain. Guess some fires don't ever burn the way we learn. I've been chasing something I can't find through every bar and county line, but nothing ever fills the space you replaced. I guess I always knew it'd be more than just a memory, 'cause some hearts don't ever leave, they just bleed. Ain't no town like you anymore, not like it was before. Every road just feels the same, calling out your name. And I've been places I can't ignore, but I ain't felt nothing like before. No matter where these boots may roam, you were the only place called home. Knocked on your door tonight, would you even recognize the man I become without you, or the one you once knew? Ain't no town like you anymore, just an echo of before. Every mile I drive keeps keeps your memory alive. And no matter how far I roam, I still carry you like home. In a world I can't restore, ain't no town like you anymore. No, ain't no town like you anymore.
I found your jacket in the hall last night, with a folded note tucked deep inside. The ink had faded, but I knew your hand, like I still know where you stand. It said, "I'm sorry," in a trembling line. Then it stopped like you ran out of time, and all the words you couldn't say still live with me today. We were breaking without making a sound, just two lost hearts going down. Too much pride and too little grace left love with no place. I remember how you'd look at me like I was all you'd ever need. Now I read between those lines you wrote, and every word still hurts my soul. The last letter you never sent still says everything you meant, in every tear that stains a page, in every word you couldn't say. And though it came too late to mend, I still read it now and then, like maybe love ain't reached its end, in the last letter you never sent. There's a silence where your voice once stayed, in the echoes of the plans we made. And I'd give anything tonight to make it right. But time don't turn and hearts don't wait when love gets lost in yesterday. Still I hold this paper close, like it's you I'm holding most. If you'd walk through that door again, would we be more than what's been? Or would we fall like we did before, on that same old floor? Guess I'll never truly know why you had to let me go, but your goodbye was never clear, so I keep you here. The last letter you never sent still speaks in past and present, through every line I memorize, through every sleepless night. And though it came too late to mend, I still read it now and then, like maybe love ain't reached its end, in the last letter you never sent. Travel back in time, would yours still meet mine? Or are we just two broken hearts that never got to start again? The last letter you never sent still lives where my heart has been, through the years, through every scar. It never felt that far. I still keep it close to me. There's a shadow in this quiet room that moves the way you used to, and I swear I feel your hand in mine every now and then. Your voice still lingers in the air like a prayer that's always there, and I don't know how to let it go, or if I even can. We didn't, and we just slipped apart like a crack inside a heart. No big goodbye, no final scene, just a fading dream. But something in me held on tight through every lonely night, like love refused to disappear, even through the tears. It's a love that never learned to leave, still alive inside of me, through every doubt, through every ache. It's the one thing I can't break. Though I tried to set it free, it keeps coming back to me like a truth I can't unsee. A love that never learned to leave. I've walked roads I didn't know, trying hard to let you go, but every turn just leads me back to what we had. There's no one else who feels the same, who calls me by that name, the way you did, so soft and slow, like only you could know. Maybe I was meant to stay right here in yesterday, holding on to what we were, even if it hurts. 'Cause some loves don't fade away, they just find a place to stay in the corners of your mind through all of time. It's a love that never learned to leave, still the only thing I need through every fall, through every fight. It's still holding on inside. If I could turn my heart to stone, maybe I could be alone, but every beat still calls your name, and nothing's changed. It's a love that never learned to leave, still the best of me, through every year, through every tear. You're still right here. Love that never learned to leave.
There's a turn off Highway 9 I still take, where the blacktop fades and the silence stays, just a ribbon of dust through fields of gold, like a story never told. I slow it down when I pass that sign, where you kissed me just one last time, and every mile past that old oak tree still feels like you and me. We didn't have much, but we had enough. Two young hearts learning how to love, with the radio low and the windows down, chasing dreams out of town. You used to laugh when I'd miss a gear, say take your time, I ain't going nowhere. Funny how life don't work that way, it don't ever stay. Where the gravel road ends, you begin, and every memory I'm still in, every sunset I chase along, feels like it's leading me home. And though the world keeps moving on, I still hear you in every song. Right where the past won't ever bend is where you are, where the gravel road There's a fence line leaning like it used to, where we carved out forever true. The paint's all gone, but I still can see what it meant to me. I sat there till the stars came out, let the quiet say what I can't now. 'Cause some things never find goodbye, they just learn to hide. I've been everywhere from town to town, trying hard just to live it down. But every road just circles back to what we had. And I guess some loves don't let you go, no matter how far you roam. They stay right there in a place like that, and that's a fact. Where the gravel road ends, you begin, like a ghost beneath my skin. Every mile, every turn I take feels like a small mistake. And though I try to understand, I still reach for your hand. Right where the past won't ever bend is where you are, where the gravel road is. If I could drive back through those years, would you still be waiting here? Or did time take you somewhere new, like it always seems to do? Where the gravel road ends, you begin, still the place my heart's been in. Every dream I left behind still calls your name in time. And if love's a road that never bends, I drive it back again. Right where my broken heart still mends is where you are, where the gravel road ends. Yeah, that's where you are. Sun's going down on county line, same place I left you behind. There's a bend in the road where the blacktop fades into dust and the choices we made. You were standing there in the amber light, holding on like it felt so right. I said I'd be back before too long, just a few miles and I'd be gone. But miles turned into years somehow, and I never made it back around. Your silhouette still lives out there in every sunset, every prayer. Like a ghost I can't outrun, at the fall of every setting sun. I chased a life I couldn't hold, left your heart out in the cold. Now that road just cuts me through. Every time I think of you, there's a last light on county line where I let your hand slip out of mine. Every mile I drive tonight leads me back to that goodbye. I was young, I let it go, didn't know what I didn't know. Now that past won't set me free from what you meant to me. There's a mailbox leaning to the side with a name I still recognize. I wonder if you still live there, or if love just disappeared. I almost stopped a time or two just to see if it was you. The fear's a road I know too well, so I keep on driving by myself. I was running from something real, didn't know how I give this restless life just to make that moment right. But time don't wait on second tries. It just fades into the sky, and all I've got at the end of the day is the price I had to pay. Yeah, that last light on county line still burns in this heart of mine. Every road I take along brings me back to what I've known. I was wrong to walk away, let forever slip that day. Now the night just lets me see what you were to me. If I could turn this truck around, I'd drive straight back into town. Knock on your door, say your name, take the blame for all the pain. But that road's too far behind, lost somewhere in space and time. And all I've got to hold on to is the truth I lost in you. There's a last light on county line, and it's never gonna stop to shine. Even if you moved along, it still feels like I belong. Out there where I let you go is the only truth I know. And every mile reminds me why love don't wait, it passes by. Yeah, that last light still shines for you.
Same sky, different roads.
But it always leads me home. I've been watching that horizon line since the day you said goodbye. Every cloud just drifted slow, like it didn't wanna go.
I was drifting like the wind, didn't know where I'd end, till your memory pulled me through every shade of blue.
I was standing in the open field, hoping time would finally heal every echo of your name, every flicker of that flame.
But the stars kept shining bright, like they knew you'd find your way. Every wish I ever made led me to this day.
I saw your face in every dream,
Felt your touch and in between.
love ain't ever what it seems. Under that same old sky, no matter where we roam, every road we took alone was just a path back home. Through the dark, through the miles, through every tear we cried, love was always waiting there under that same old sky. I remember your gentle laugh, like a song from the past. Every note still lingers on, even when the night is long.
I was foolish, I was blind, left the best thing in my life. Now I'm standing here again, trying to make it right.
I kept your letters by my bed, every word still softly said, like a promise never broke, like a truth we never spoke.
I was scared to let you in, but my heart would not pretend. Somewhere deep I always knew it would lead me back to you.
Every tear just washed away,
every night turned into day.
love was never
far away.
under that same old sky. No matter where we roam, every road we took alone was just a path back home. Through the dark, through the miles, through every tear we cried, love was always waiting there under that same old sky.
If I could hold back time, I would.
But maybe this is for our good.
Every step, every fall
Brought us closer after all.
Now we're right where we belong, under that same old sky, forever side by side. No more roads to walk alone,
No more tears to hide, hand in hand, heart to heart. Let the whole world pass us by, we'll be right here staying strong under that
same old sky,
same sky.
same love,
And it's more than enough.
they're playing you again tonight on every station down the line. I heard your name in every song on that old car radio. Every note just pulled me back to a love I used to know. I tried to turn the dial away, but it always found its way back to where we used to be, back when you loved me. There's a corner in this town where you used to spin me around, underneath those neon lights on those endless summer nights. Now I walk it on my own, every step feels so alone, like the music's playing slow, just to let me know your name's in every song, and it won't let me move on. Every lyric, every line brings your heart back into mine. If I could change the melody, rewrite what you meant to me, I'd be holding on so strong to your love all along. There's a jukebox down the street where we danced in bare feet. Now I drop a chord inside just to hear you one more time. People say that time will heal, but they don't know how it feels when a song can break your heart right back to the start. I was young, I let you go, didn't think I'd miss you so. Now your memory's everywhere, in the silence, in the air. Every chord just brings you near, every silence makes it clear. I was wrong to walk away, I still hear you say, oh, your name's in every song, and it won't let me move on. Every whisper, every rhyme takes me back in time. If I had one chance again, I'd never let this end. I'd be holding on so strong all along. If love could play on one more night, I'd dance with you till morning light. No more fear no more goodbye, just your hand here in mine. But the song fades out too soon, leaves me standing in this room with a heart that still belongs to your name in every song. Oh, your name's in every song, and it's where my heart belongs. Through the years, through the pain, I still call your name. If forever's just a dream, you're still everything to me. Every note keeps holding on to your love, and every song. They're playing you again tonight, and I just close my eyes. There's a box beneath my bed, full of words we never said. There's a dress I never wore, hanging still behind that door. Lace as white as yesterday, but you never saw me that way. I remember how you'd smile, stay a little, talk a while, but forever slipped away like the dawn at break of day. Mama said don't wait too long, love like his don't come along. But I held my heart so tight, I let you fade into the night. Now that porch don't feel the same, wind just whispers out your name. Every step I take alone feels like walking through our home. Oh, I kept the love we made, folded soft but never saved, like a letter I won't send to a heart I couldn't mend. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd be standing with you now in that dress I never wore, waiting by your door. There's your picture in a frame, faded edges still the same, eyes that saw right through my soul, back when I was half as whole. I still hear that old train roll through the night, it takes its toll. Every whistle, every cry sounds like one more goodbye. I was young and scared to fall, didn't know love meant it all. Thought I had more time to choose, never dreamed that I could lose. Now the years have come and gone, still I'm standing here alone, with a heart that's learned too late. Love don't wait, it don't wait. Oh, I kept the love we made, folded soft but never saved, like a dream that slipped away at the break of day. If I had one chance again, I'd let your love come in that dress I never wore. I'd be yours for sure. If there's a place where lost love goes, past the hurt and what we know, I hope you're out there somewhere still, waiting on this heart of mine to heal. And if I ever see your face in some quiet, distant place, I'll be wearing white that day. No more words left to say. Oh, I held on way too tight, lost the love that felt so right. Now the past won't let There's a dress beneath the dust, and a heart that learned to trust.
I still hear it in the dark,
Like a rhythm in my heart.
there's a silence in the midnight air.
But I feel like you're still there.
Every shadow, every spark
Echoes through my lonely heart. I remember how you'd hold me close, like I was all you needed most.
Now that feeling's drifting
through
every dream that leads to you.
I've been listening to the wind,
Like it's calling me again.
every whisper sounds like you, every note feels so true. I was lost in my own way, let forever slip away,
But your love
kept beating strong. Even when I was gone, I never let your memory fade.
every promise that we made
Still echoes through the pain.
to the sound of your heartbeat. I keep coming back again. Through the miles, through the tears, through the loss and the pain. Every step, every breath leads me where you are, to the sound of your heartbeat. That's my guiding star.
I remember late night drives,
Talking about our simple lives,
how we thought we had it all before the long goodbye would call. I kept dancing in the dark, holding on to every spark. Now I feel you close again, like you never really left.
every road I walked alone,
Brought me closer back to home.
love was stronger than we'd known. To the sound of your heartbeat, I keep coming back again. Through the miles, through the tears, through the loss and the pain.
If I could turn back time tonight,
I'd still choose you every time.
every beat, every sign.
Said your heart was meant for mine.
Now we're stronger than before.
To the sound of your heartbeat, we'll never drift apart. Through the years, through the fears,
You're the rhythm of my heart. I still hear it,
soft and true.
every beat leads me to you.
Yeah, there's a road runs through my mind. Ain't no map, just miles and time. There's a long dirt road past the county line, where I used to swear you'd always be mine. Pick up humming like an old sad tune underneath that pale July moon. We were young, didn't count the cost, didn't know what could get lost. Just two hearts on borrowed days, drifting in a summer haze. I still see you in that passenger seat, barefoot dancing to a backbeat, laughing like the world stood still, like it always would, like it always will. But time rolled in like a storm out west, put our love to a hard-earned test, and I let the silence take control while it slowly stole your soul. Now there's miles between the lines of every word I never said, and every road I tried to ride just leads me back instead to the girl I left behind in the dust of who I was. Now I'm chasing what we had in the echo of your love. There's a diner off Old Highway 9 where your name still runs through my mind. Waitress says she ain't seen you, but I still sit in that same old booth. Got your memory in a coffee cup, every sip just stirs it up like a song I can't outdrive. No matter how far I ride, I was stubborn, I was proud, said too little, ran too loud. Thought forever would just wait like a gate I could open late, but love ain't built that way, I guess. It don't survive too much neglect. Now I'm left with what remains, just these roads and quiet pain. Yeah, there's miles between the lines of every word I let go, and every night I spend alone just proves what I don't know. How to get back to your heart, or the man I used to be. Now I'm driving through the dark with your ghost riding with me. If I could turn this truck around back to that small town, edge of town, I'd knock on your door, say your name, take back every ounce of pain. But that road's gone cold and close, like a story nobody knows, and the only truth I find is the one I left behind. Now there's miles between the lines, but your love still pulls me through. Every mile, every turn leads me back to you. Even if I never find the way to make things right, I'll keep driving through the dust with your memory inside. Yeah, this road don't ever end, just bends me back to you again.